One of the reasons that I love Latinas in Tech is that we have such a strong community, a network of smart, like-minded, powerful women who just want to lift each other up. And whether you have a question about your career, or you're looking for a connection at a company, or really just want someone to talk to about life, Latinas in Tech can provide that support and has been that support structure.
I particularly admire, Anita Borg's initial, I guess, is the longest running first distribution list of, women in computer sciences dating 1987. And I love the fact that she stood that up by the name of Sisters, right, with, I guess, a Y. And I love that feeling. So that was kind of the main thing that attracted me to the organization, that idea of, all of us in a sisterhood trying to raise the tide for everybody.
One of the things I love about Latinas in Tech is our community and how much we're growing. That means more and more opportunities are available for Latinas, and that is so exciting.
It's a very inclusive, supportive, diverse, and inspiring community with Latinas from all over the globe, and I am so glad to be a part of it. I'm really passionate about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and I am really interested in helping to support diversifying the tech space in any way. I actually made my own career change in 2020 from education to tech, and at that time I was really looking for other organizations and networks that I could join where I could be supportive and then also be supported myself as well, and I found Latinas in Tech. So then I attended some of their virtual events. I really loved the community, and then simultaneously I was also starting to get more and more involved with D&I work within my own company. And then that brought us to this year, and they were relaunching Latinas in Tech chapter in Silicon Valley, and I was really interested in being a part of it. I really wanted to be even more involved with these efforts and leading them in a leadership role while also supporting the community and giving back in any way that I could. So I am delighted to be a chapter lead and to see what this year and next year brings.
Because I knew that there were other women here that had a similar background, that were looking for connection and maybe just hadn't found it yet. And so I found the LA team, by the way, our leadership team is amazing, to be so inclusive and welcoming and really wanting to seek out different perspectives and different experiences. I don't have a traditional tech background. I work in the people operations space, but I do support and work with tech teams. So it has been so great for me to learn from others that do have those hard technical skills and just be able to provide some of my recommendations and guidance to others who are looking for people support.
I honestly have it in me, like it's been a constant passion of mine to advocate for our demographic. I also happen to be the chair of the board in our consulting Hispanic and Latinx community at Deloitte Consulting. And so this is just in line with pretty much everything else I do as part of my life here in the US.
I was attending a meetup that was hosted by the Silicon Valley at the Google facility in San Francisco. I didn't know what to expect, but as I walked in, I was greeted by 100 Latinas, all in various disciplines of the technology space. I met ladies from public relations to cyber to software engineering, and I was so inspired by their stories and by the efforts of LIT, which is really centered around growing Latinas in technology by providing mentorship and network opportunities to support each and every one of us to either gain entry into the tech space, support us while we're there, help elevate us to the C-suite and executive levels. And I just thought that that mission was something that I could really get behind. As I reflect on Hispanic Heritage Month and the strength that Latinas bring to the tech space and to work, I can't help but think about perseverance and strength as two key fundamentals. That was best demonstrated when this small group of Latinas out of Silicon Valley started meeting and getting together for the sole purpose of, sharing that bond.
Growing up being half Hispanic, I wasn't exposed to a lot of that part of my culture, and so therefore I didn't feel very connected to it. However, now that I'm older, I have just been really passionate about getting more in touch with that part of my identity, and also really passionate about supporting the Latinx community and giving back in whatever ways that I can.
For those of you that don't know, Uruguay is actually the #1 software exporter in all of South America, I guess per capita, and #3 in the world. So, there's a lot of things that have gone into, where Uruguay is today and our strength in the technology space. Longer running history in terms of democracy and the stability of our institutions. But important to think, that I bring with me all of that passion for, seeing the best of us and, creating our destiny underpinned by great technology. So cheers, bye.